Ladies and gentlemen, those between and those far out, longtime viewers and newcomers alike, welcome back to the Idaho Esports Twitch channel. My name is Cass Phoenix, and welcome back to the Vandal pre-show here in the Vandal Analyst Corner. I got to get all my little plugs in for the intro every single day. Speaking of, we are joined here in the corner by beautiful Melissa Hartley.
Yep, you got it.
And Kyle Hooverton. No, I'm just kidding. Kyle Howerton.
Yeah, pretty close. There you go.
Clinical assistant professor or
Close enough.
associate professor
Yeah. No worries.
of the University of Idaho, specifically with film and TV.
Yeah.
And
7 years.
Melissa, you are considered the producer and video, or the producer and manager of visual production.
Yeah.
Here with the video production offices at the University of Idaho.
Yep.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You are our next door
you.
neighbor in terms of coworkers, so
Yeah.
you have at least seen Wayne a lot. So even if you don't know too much about what goes on in here, at least you're familiar with some faces.
The shoutcasting. Yeah.
Yeah. That and Garrett.
Fellow cacklers. Yes.
You got a lot of cacklers in here. Yeah. Melissa and I
was on
also
my
worked
team.
together a long time ago. So
yeah,
we go
100
back
years ago.
102
Great.
years ago.
Oh, my.
Yeah. So I'm quite aware of her cackling. So I'm sure you've heard it in this room.
Maybe I have.
I don't know. You all have some pretty excellent cackles over here.
There's
too.
a lot of laughing that happens in the lab
great.
too. We keep the energy up a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where to start. I don't often have two guests at the same time, so I'm trying to maybe
Just throwing you a curveball here.
Maybe I go individual questions and you guys can both choose how you want to answer them.
Right.
Fire away.
This is the part where I like. Okay, I'm gonna hand the talking stick over to you guys. I'll let you guys individually talk about yourselves and anything that our audience might want to know about you.
Okay. Cool.
And you can just, I don't know, Rochambeau for who goes first, or...
Oh, you're not going to actually interview us.
Well, I gave you guys
we just got to like
this
spiel.
This is Professor Howerton coming out here. He's going to critique you.
You got to start
live.
asking the hard questions.
Well,
or we
you
can just
have any
ask
comments
each
on the
other.
political, socioeconomic state of the world right now?
Damn.
No, I don't think we're allowed to talk about politics.
Yeah. Probably get fired for that.
Yeah. No. But it's the little intro segment where, I let you guys talk and introduce yourselves a little bit formally, talk about your jobs here at the university. Any fun facts that you might want to share with the audience?
Yeah. Okay.
Go for it, Melissa.
Okay.
When did you start here?
So I started here as a photographer in 2011 in the communications and marketing department. So I've just been telling the visual stories of the university for all that time. And over the years, worked with Kyle. He was the digital media producer back then. And our first kind of series of collaboration was on the Capitol campaign. So raising money to support students and facilities and programs and things. So.
Yeah. I was actually on Melissa's hiring committee way back then, so that was fun. And we get to work closely together. Prior to Melissa being here, the photo team and the video team were pretty separate, and once we hired her, we were able to kind of start working together a little bit more, which saved time, and I think it allowed us to make some really beautiful work. We got a lot of great portraitures and a lot of interview videos with alumni, students, researchers, faculty members, all in the support of like raising money for the university. And so yeah, that's kind of my background too. I started here actually as a student in 2007 and immediately started working in the video production office. By 2010, I took a job as the digital media producer. So I basically just made marketing videos for departments and mostly for the communications and marketing department. And then, slowly grew that team. We had a team of up to about 4 or 5 producers. But in 2015, I went back to grad school while I kept working here. And then in 2018, I graduated with my Master's of Fine Arts and started teaching in the journalism and mass media department. So I teach courses in advertising, media design. I teach a lot of video production courses, editing, campaigns, all sorts of stuff. So and so we still work together every now and then. We'll compare notes, have rant fests about current and former colleagues and whatever, but it's just Melissa became a pretty good friend over the whole course of that time too. So.
Oh, that's the nicest thing you've ever said.
No, I was gonna comment. He's like, you guys have a big dynamic with each other as very long term friends kinds of thing. Which I
Some
think
Halloween
is super
parties.
cool.
Yeah, that can be talked about for sure.
I
those are
definitely
not.
wasn't in the deepest states of those things, like out in the desert doing weird shit. But
Quit talking about my Halloween parties.
they're good. I've heard.
Yeah.
I only
Anyway.
stayed for the early beginnings of those things.
Considering your professions here at the University of Idaho, Kyle, you used to have Melissa's job years ago, basically.
Correct. Yeah.
And I mean, it's something
Somewhat,
of the sort.
yeah, it was a little
I'm
different
sure
then.
the job description
It's
has
harder for
changed
her
throughout
now.
the years.
Yeah.
She's got a harder job than I
Do
had
more with
now.
less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kyle was
Um,
better at like fighting for money and like needs than I am. So I'm working on it.
It's all right.
We all get there. It's a point of leadership position,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But within that, obviously you moved from a more professional sphere into the education sphere. So Kyle, for you specifically, my question is, what encouraged you to pursue your master's and go into education? Was there like a specific event that inspired that?
I mean, I guess maybe if I zoom way back, right? I wanted to be a teacher when I first moved to Moscow to come to school here. And I transferred from a 2-year school, and when you transfer, it's always a mess.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up not quite having the same courses that I needed. And so in my undergraduate, I kind of just had to rush out. I had run out of money, and I needed to find – I had a 2-year degree, so I just basically went around and found a department that would take more of those credits and let me graduate on time without having to take 2 or 3 more semesters of school. But yeah, I started as a secondary ed major. I wanted to teach high school. I'm pretty grateful that I don't teach high school. Sorry for high schoolers. But what I like about my world is that I get to interact with students as adults. And so they're their own responsible adult. I don't have to report to their parents if they're not showing up to class. I do call them out, and so we have those hard conversations sometimes. But I always wanted to be an educator, and it's a really wonderful environment. Selfishly, I loved it for the schedule. I like having summers off. I like having some extra time off. It's not as much as you think. It's still a lot of work. But yeah, I mean, I think I really fell in love with Moscow, right? Like I didn't expect to be here this long, but I've been here 18 years now. So there's some little magic that kind of traps you with this place.
Yeah, once they get their hooks in.
Yeah, and even if when you graduate and you move on, you still have a soft spot in your heart for Moscow. And yeah, I've obviously that soft spot has grown larger and larger, and yeah, it's fun to see students get it. That's probably the best part about being an educator is like watching them improve, seeing them have those little aha moments, and growing. So that's cool.
That was absolutely beautifully spoken.
I was gonna add to that that
Yeah, go for it.
Kyle, helps develop all these amazing students that have, hopes and dreams for who they want to be when they grow up, and so sometimes that means they get to come into our office too and learn what it looks like to be making stuff, like grinding
you
it
hire
out.
them.
Yeah,
You hire our students.
and then we have hired a few full-time people, so it's great to work for a university with benefits and all the things, but like doing fun stuff,
Yeah, I mean, I do definitely miss the job every now and then,
Yeah.
right? Like where
It'd be nice to have summers off though, right?
Yeah, that is nice.
People think we get summers off,
Oh,
Garrett and
no.
Leia, and
Yeah.
nah, we do not.
It's full time, but
It is.
the I did love the job of like you just got to tell stories, right? And I teach a lot of advertising classes. I could have gone that route, but I like working at a nonprofit. I like working at something that supports things that I care about. Caught myself there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I feel like you're adding value in lots of ways, but it's fun to see that sort of pay off, and it's worth the slightly smaller paycheck than working in advertising.
Right.
And I don't have to sell dog food.
Yeah.
I don't have to like come up with some crazy idea to sell a thing I don't care about.
Right.
It's easy to talk about education and to push that as a opportunity and things like that. And it's
couldn't agree
wonderful
more.
when Melissa hires our students and they're like, "She's great. They're great," and then they inevitably leave.
And then we start
you have to
speaking the
hire
same
new ones.
language, like the most current student the most current graduate that now
Brooklyn.
works for us. Yeah, Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
She and I are bonding over the monopod base move, all the things. We're speaking the Kyle language. It's kind of funny.
Nice.
But I was gonna also say that I had an opportunity to work for a company that does like food manufacturing, like multi-million-dollar company, and offered me more money to work there, and got this job offer, and I was like, I just can't get behind like making onion rings or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
like
that's
it was
totally
it was
so
like still
appealing.
creative in their design department, but I'm like, I just can't do that. So there's something to be said for like pursuing your passion in an area that's like helping the world be a better place than just doing the thing that you enjoy doing for something that's sucks.
Yeah, and I think something about the University of Idaho in particular is that like what I tell my students all the time is like you get out what you put in here, right? We're a big enough school that there's an opportunity for anybody if you want to try to come learn how to be a video gamer or come learn how to make a film or work in advertising or in journalism or whatever, right? There's lots of opportunities. There's also opportunities for you to like slack and have fun and not show up, and you can still get through.
It's a universal college experience still, right?
Yeah, but I do think that like we are unique in that the student to teacher ratio is pretty low here. So there's lots of opportunity to connect with your faculty members.
Everyone says that.
There's lots of
I mean, it's true. It's so true.
We have a university that's 8 miles away that it's nowhere near as true as it is here, right? And so our costs are down. Like it's a very different
we're killing
experience.
it right now.
Yeah, the University of Idaho is doing a great job.
What is it, like 5 years in a row? I don't know.
Of enrollment
best,
growth?
Yeah. Best value and all that.
Yeah. But
it feels good to be part of something that's winning.
Even when we're not winning, I think it's still nice to be part of the University of Idaho. I think there's lots to celebrate. And again, if students want to do anything, there's someone that they can connect with. They want to work in this industry, they can get a job and get paid for it working for Melissa. We do a lot of stuff. Our students do a lot of stuff with like ESPN Plus broadcasting. So a lot of our film and broadcast majors work on ESPN Plus shows. So they learn hands-on skills while getting paid.
Yeah.
And that's not as common. The bigger the school, it's more of a volunteer expectation. And so
even
here,
like
right?
unpaid internship kind of
situation.
Yeah.
So I think that's, something that's sort of special about UVI that I know everyone says that about their school.
I'm just giving you a hard
time.
But
I do think like we can show it, right? Like if you want to be in leadership positions, there's tons of clubs and opportunities to do that and add that resume and get that experience.
That's true. Well, I'm about to drop a bomb. I went to Boise State.
Yes, you did.
Womp,
You are a Broncos alum.
That's true.
Boise is not a state, so I'm not exactly sure.
I know, but neither is Fresno or any other state-funded university. Shut up.
I get it. No, I'm Cali-born, which I didn't get to fully talk about. But you mentioned that you moved to Moscow to come to school here originally. Where are you both from?
Well, I'm also from California originally, but I was living over on the west side, so near Seattle, Tacoma area.
I see.
When I moved here, I was working at a horse racing track.
Yes.
Emerald Downs.
Emerald Downs. Yeah. So I was a senior editor at that track, and I would cut together all of the races, and we'd feed that to Fox Sports Northwest and to Comcast and to TVG and all these other places. That was a rush, but it also showed me that I didn't want to just stay in live production for the rest of my life.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you like horses when you were doing that?
I did not bet on a single race in the 2 years that I worked there.
Do you regret it?
No, it's not that I don't like horses. I just didn't trust myself gambling.
No, I get that.
I would have lost that
That's why
entire
I'm asking,
paycheck.
do you regret it? No, you think you would have lost?
Oh, I would have. I'd still be there trying to like earn back my like owing them.
Do they take it out of your pay?
So they can. You can get direct betting right in there. Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I do know. Like one of my colleagues is still there. He's running at Wes, and he's given them some of our students internship opportunities. And so it's cool to sort of keep those connections open and engaged.
Cool.
Yeah. Where are you from, Melissa?
Yeah, I grew up in Meridian. And back in my day,
yeah, we old.
The house that I grew up in was like between Meridian and Boise city limits. So I was just like running around out in the wild like a crazy rural kid, bonfires and shit.
Oh, it makes sense that you stuck around the Boise area.
Yeah.
You got your you got your BA?
Yeah, it was a
in
BFA.
BFA
Yeah.
in graphic design,
Yeah.
and then ended up going into photography, working with Boise as their photographer for a little while.
Yeah.
Something else I also noticed is that you are a member of this program called the University Photographers Association of America.
Yeah.
UPAA.
UPAA.
Can you tell me
Plug.
a little bit about that, or at least your involvement in it
Yeah.
anyway?
I've actually not been as involved in it as I was, but we were regular members, and they have like a monthly image competition so the university photographers all over the country, and there's actually a few international members from like Israel and Australia and stuff. So it's a pretty big organization. Yeah, so they do like monthly competitions and then an annual symposium, and in 2017 we actually hosted it here.
Yeah, you brought all those great photographers out to the
we had
UI campus.
102 members came to Moscow, and we did art walk, and there may or may not have been edibles, but everybody had a great time.
In a dream, allegedly, all the things that.
And by that I mean edible food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or edible
Brownies
arrangements.
and
Yes.
cookies and just
Edible
the normal
arrangements.
things.
I love that. Yes.
Yeah.
Fruits.
Yeah.
On sticks.
Fruits on sticks. Yeah. What
That's
a
it.
crazy business model.
I know.
It is, but I mean, it's super popular.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's a great organization. They've also been kind of in this weird, like I feel like my career has followed the trajectory of that organization a little bit, where they're also doing more video. And so their
The industry's
multimedia
changing.
awards.
Yeah.
I know there's like multimedia awards and things that they offer. So yeah, that's what's up.
And I guess additional miscellaneous information about
Yeah.
Kyle.
What
is
did you
that-
study off of my LinkedIn page?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
this kid's
all right.
done his homework.
What are you going to hit me with now?
Well, I did notice that you were a recipient of a lot of Telly Awards.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what?
He also serves on the telly, like judging.
Yeah, I'm a
Really?
judge for Telly Awards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to enlighten me on what a Telly is and its significance in? I'm assuming they're like television related awards.
No. Well, I mean
Oh.
they can be, but that's not their only categories. But yeah, they started as a award for broadcast things that didn't have anywhere else to be rewarded. So, but really now it's just another awarding agency that recognizes quality work, whether it's broadcast or TV, 30-second commercials.
Mhm.
But when the web video world sort of took off in the 2010s,
Mhm.
they obviously there's a lot of content that needs to be that gets quality content gets made, but there wasn't really a lot of places to be celebrating that.
Mhm.
And so the Tellys is just a avenue that a prior boss I had submitted some work for, and then yeah, they used to only have bronze and silver, which is kind of weird and
I was
stupid.
This is
yeah, because
his-
I was
Yeah.
like,
This
you won
is
a
his
lot
gripe.
of bronze, and I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
third place seems to be like that comfort spot for you. No offense. to
Woo,
you,
Oh,
Brad.
zing!
feisty.
Well, they were all second place. Thank you very much. No. So I will say, as a judge, I can also comment that like we're not competing against other projects.
Right.
We're competing against the standard. So it's like, does the work rise above these sort of base requirements that we consider quality? And so, yeah, it's a way to recognize work, and it's something that we did for all of the people that were making videos back then, as a way to like encourage them to sort of support and say, hey, and we definitely didn't win a lot too. Like
Yeah.
we won quite a few in that time, but not everything we submitted won. And so it's a way to sort of show how you're getting better.
And what are the
And-
entry fees?
What are the entry fees?
There are fees.
Yeah, yeah,
Make
you have to
people
pay.
charge to get
Yeah,
an award.
I mean, I don't know off the
I'm
top of
just
my head. We
kidding,
haven't submitted in a while, but
It's like
um,
$500.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
If you want, yeah,
If you want to buy the statue,
yeah.
that's
All
like,
right, fair enough.
Yeah. But
So it's
entry fees
separate
are
money
like
to buy the
$30 up
statue.
to $100 depending
Yeah.
on how late you are. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a mostly volunteer run business that all the judges are volunteer. And yeah, we are just watching. I mean, I get to watch stuff that is like pretty terrible. To be frank
of course,
with you.
there has to be a range.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then I get to
yeah.
watch stuff that is like clearly award-winning, highbrow. They've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on these commercials to produce, and so yeah, I mean, but that doesn't, just spending money on it doesn't necessarily mean it's good still.
Yeah.
Right,
So,
right.
yeah, it's like, are we?
You're paying for
it's
the
sort of-
opportunity to tell for somebody to tell you
Yeah.
if your stuff is bad or not.
Kind of, yeah. You're asking your peers in the industry, like, hey, is this good? And it's also, you know, like, if you're in advertising, if you're in media, and you're trying to get more business, it's nice to be able to say, hey, look at these like great awards that we've won. I know what I'm doing. You can trust me. It's kind of a 2 or 3-fold benefit to be pursuing those types of things. But yeah.
Yeah. That's super sick. I'm glad that you got to tell me about that. Again, the more miscellaneous side of the things that you guys do here. But now moving back on to professional stuff, unfortunately so. Unfortunately so. We must talk about your job. No, we've already kind of done that, but the thing that I
this is an intervention, and both of us are in trouble somehow. Okay.
Well, you came from Boise,
Yeah.
Melissa. Kyle, you were from California.
You didn't say where.
I was born and lived in California and San Diego for the first 9 years of my life, and then Navy brat, so we moved around quite a bit. And then up, like I said, near Tacoma. But yeah, I also lived in an RV as a ski bum for two years. So I've got
I did
lots of
also
weird
see
things.
that you were a snowboard technician for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the ski bum years.
Are they like posting notes
Yeah.
for you? I'm just kidding.
He's literally
They have cards in a hidden place,
just
guys.
got like LinkedIn right there,
Yeah.
pulled up. That's probably something that should be bumped down, but I'm proud of those 2 years of being a snowboard bum. Yeah.
And it's like you
Checks out.
It's
I mean, look at him.
a different time of your career.
I got a
but
cardigan on.
It's true. So professional.
do you still do snow stuff? Do snow sports in your free time?
Yeah. I just got into split boarding, which is the old man version of snowboarding. When we're too old to like risk going fast, we go slow up the hill, and then you just do one run and you're done. And
So it's like snowshoeing, but
kind of, yeah. Your
then you
board
can
breaks
snap
into
it together
two,
and
you
ride it
climb
down.
up the mountain and put it back together and
That's fun.
cruise down. Yeah. But yeah, I've been snowboarding since I was 15 years old, so pretty long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were a cool 15-year-old.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I was definitely not a cool 15-year-old.
I definitely skied when I was like 12, and then I did snowboarding from like, I don't know, 16 to 20.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then my husband broke his leg, and
Snowboarding or skiing?
no, on a dirt bike.
Oh yeah, that's
But
right.
like the brake was right at the top of the boot,
Oh.
and so trying to snowboard with that brake, like even if it was healed, it still just like hurt too bad.
Mhm.
And then I was like, "You're lame, sitting in the lodge while I'm out there by myself." So we haven't
Well, you
gone
got
since.
two daughters
Right,
that
I
are
also
gonna
have two
like get
children
ready
now,
to start
so-
snowboarding.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
they're about ready, right?
I'll get
They're
Gracie out
old
there
enough.
with me. She'll be the fun one.
Well, the origin of the location question mostly comes from the part of the show where I ask about why you guys came to Moscow.
Yeah.
Because obviously you guys weren't originally from here. I mean,
Mhm.
obviously you were from Boise, so you're an Idaho native anyway.
Hmm.
But what encouraged you to come up to Moscow? Kyle, you were mentioning how you weren't expecting to have been here for this long.
Mhm.
What
Not at all,
encouraged
yeah.
you guys to stay? You
Yeah.
guys are both above the 10 years. Kyle,
Old.
you're almost on the 20.
Old ass.
I'm
couple
yeah.
of people
Yeah, it's
here.
It's getting pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Melissa, what made you come up? Probably the wonderful people you met on your hiring committee.
Oh man, so epic. Yeah, I should tell the story about my hiring committee when
Go for it.
Kyle shared with me during the hiring committee that which also before my interview I was like at the hotel puking because I was so nervous. But once I got there,
Oh.
y'all made me feel so comfortable.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, side note. Kyle told a story about being bit by a bat,
Yes.
and that's why his beard is so frothy.
Oh, it's
Right? It's from the bat.
I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
That's hey, we're releasing hair growth secrets here on the Vandal Pre-Show.
Yeah, it's not
I guess so.
minoxidil, it's rabid saliva.
And you heard, oh, so you can get bit by a bat. Maybe I should move
And
to
that's why
Moscow.
I came. Yes, that's your
why you're
moral
here.
of the
I
story.
don't know if that's
Yeah.
No,
totally
no.
accurate.
I think
but-
Melissa
No.
wanted that beard too.
Yeah. No. I've got a beard at home. It's fine. I don't need another one.
Yeah. What else? So I don't know. Why am I here?
Wait,
came
I
here-
wasn't done.
Okay, go ahead then.
Okay, so
I don't know. You're not talking.
so I applied for this job and got it, and so we packed our shit and moved up here, and like I don't know, doing graphic design and photography and like video. I always expected to end up in a city like Seattle or
Yeah, that makes
Portland
sense.
or something, you know. And
Seems like a big city kind of
yeah,
job, right?
yeah. But my husband is like a real hunter outdoorsman guy. And so it kind of was perfect. Once we got here, I was like, I love this place.
Yeah.
I can do creative city kid stuff, but not like
Yeah.
deal with traffic, right? You can just be
Yeah.
here in like 2
Everything's
minutes.
There's a traffic
close,
minute
yeah.
here, not a
Yeah,
traffic hour
exactly.
here.
It's
right?
so
Like,
true. So like, I don't know. It's like all the best of everything.
Yeah.
Outdoor opportunities, cool people, creative work.
Yeah. I do love that in Moscow still, and probably for you as well. Your husband can go hunt without hitting a red light,
Yeah, pretty much.
right?
Yeah.
Like not very many people can say that.
Yeah.
You know, we can. There's only a few lights in Moscow. And
Yeah.
if we're on the other end and we're just
Yeah.
going, I go camp out east a lot.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or-
and I just don't have to even worry about it.
Yeah. Or another good example is that we recently got dirt bikes again, and I did not have a street legal motorcycle, but with your off-roading license, you can ride up to 5 miles from location to location, and I'm like, I can just ride my dirt bike right out of my driveway
To your office.
because I technically don't, you know what I mean,
That's-
like out onto Moscow Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Moscow Mountain's another reason I've stayed too, right?
Yeah.
There's 70 miles of single track mountain bikes and hiking trails up
Yeah,
there, 10 minutes from your house. I mean, as a filmmaker too, I think we're in a really unique location that's
Mhm.
really geographically diverse.
yeah,
Within a 6-hour radius of Moscow, you can pretty much have any visual setting you want.
Yeah.
We're 6 hours from the beach. We're 4 hours from gigantic rocky mountains that are
Mhm.
jagged as hell and
Mhm.
and have that intimidation factor. We're an hour away from a desert scene.
yeah,
We're 30 minutes away from woods. We've got farmland. We've
Yeah.
got, rural, whatever you want.
Mm.
Mhm.
So, yeah, and it's also just easy to go tell stories out here. So that's
Yeah.
been kind of cool.
Yeah. When we hosted that symposium, they were all just going bonkers.
At how,
Like,
you're like, wait, I can,
Palouse,
yeah,
cinematic,
the long shadows.
rolling hills and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I think another reason that probably both of us have stayed is that we've got to do cool things.
weird.
Got to we were talking and joking about a project that we got to do where they took a door off of a little Cessna airplane and they let us just hang out of it basically and shoot video and photos, and we just circled around the campus at magic hour in the morning and
Yeah.
magic hour in the evening and get these long beautiful shadows
yeah,
across the hills. And so we get to when you're in a place like this, there's other sacrifices that you're giving up, right? And good leadership is another reason I think we've stayed. We had a great boss, Cindy, who was wonderful and gave us way too long of a leash oftentimes. But
literally in the plane that one time. Remember that?
yeah.
Do we
I
tell that
almost
story?
fell out of that
We should
plane,
not tell that story.
but I did not. So
He didn't die.
No.
But they
Well,
put him
I mean,
on a
he's here.
6-foot
Yeah.
leash. Like,
Just
If
dangling
he-
out of the
well,
lane.
no, like he was in the plane, but like that was his secondary harness was
that
on a
was the
6-foot
just
rope.
in case.
And I'm like, if his seatbelt fails and he does fall out the hole, then he's just gonna dangle and die on the runway.
Nah, I would have unclipped.
You would have been like
muscled it back
running.
up. Yeah.
It's got that upper body strength.
Anyway,
Okay,
yeah.
we're about to land. I have to run.
We've gotten to do cool things, and
Yeah.
I think when you're in a place like this, you kind of have to acknowledge that, and that maybe we don't have all of the money for the nice new shiny equipment, but here's a weekend to go, or here's a week to work on that project and have fun and try your own thing. And I've
I
been
wish
able
I
to
had a week to do
do-
anything. Times have changed.
All right, John, are you listening? She needs a week.
I've maxed out my vacation time.
Yeah, I mean, even as a teacher, right? We've been able to do a lot of new things with the equipment room, and we've restructured how we get access to our film students, and how much stuff they can take out and how they can learn
Yeah.
all these things. We've launched the film club. We've done we have the Kino Film Festival, which is a wonderful thing. It's becoming kind of a regional higher ed festival, and then we've got Fall 48, which is a really wonderful 48-hour film challenge that's open to high schoolers across the country. And so they can try to make a 3-minute short film and win money, and we give them $1,000,
Yeah.
$500 if they come in second place. So that was just a wild hair idea that I was like, I've seen these, that looks fun. My
Has to
students
come out now.
always
We're
do their
starting
freaking film assignments in a weekend anyway, and so why don't we just really lean into that? And so there's resources in energy and time when there might not be resources in money at a
Mhm.
place like this. So that's
Mhm.
been something cool too.
Good way to put it.
It was very, very beautiful. Well, Kyle and Melissa, thank you so much for joining
Thank
us
you.
here
Thanks,
on the
Cass.
couch today. I hope it was comfortable.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed the space. I got to learn a lot about you. I'm glad that we got to do a longer show today.
Yeah.
Um,
Glad we got to share the space.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was fun.
As
Yeah.
a thank you, as my boss would like to call it,
Ah,
we would
jersey.
like to offer you
Thank
guys
you.
jerseys.
So
Meet you guys as
exciting.
honorary
Wonderful.
members of the Vandal Esports program.
Sweet.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we just really appreciate that we got to have you guys here today. But from the Vandal pre-show, that is going to be it. I'm going to be bouncing it over to our casters to get you started on tonight's action. Our League of Legends varsity team is going to be playing Edgewood University. It's sure to be a fun time. So I don't want you guys to miss it, and I don't want you guys to miss us too much. This is Cass Phoenix, Melissa Hartley, and Kyle Howerton from the Vandal pre-show. Wishing you a good night and enjoy the games.
Thanks. Go Vandals.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Go win.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another League of Legends stream. I'm Spirit, joined once again by Murphy for the second week in a row.
Hello.
We're jumping into our games here shortly, up against, as Cass just said, the Edgewood Eagles. Going to be a nice exciting game today. I was talking to the players before the stream started. They're feeling pretty confident going into this, and they're aware that Edgewood kind of has a lot of subs that they like to throw in and out, a little bit of different matchups to work for. And Biped is excited because he wants to try and bust out the Gangplank once again today. We've only seen him do it once before. So that would be pretty fun to see.
Do you think he's going to be a monster while doing it?
I think he might be. You know what else is pretty monster?
What?
My favorite energy drink in the world.
Oh my gosh, I seem to have one as well. Wow.
As always, we'd like to give a huge thank you to Monster Energy for sponsoring us here in the lab, giving us shipments, keeping us nice, fueled, and caffeinated up, ready to go and ready to game. And as well, another thank you to Ziply Fiber for giving us fiber optic internet up here in the Pacific Northwest, one of the only places and the best place to get your fiber optic from. As I've always say, I live in a house full of gamers, and never once have I had a connection drop through Ziply Fiber.
And that's user experience.
It is.
That's the only experience that you really need as another user.
Very, very happy to actively use two products that we sponsor because it feels genuine when I can give them a little bit of love back to us. But yeah, while we wait for our game to kick in, I think it is worth mentioning that Faker and T1 has just gone for the three-peat in Worlds. Absolutely insane. I mean, at this point, if, like, obviously, Faker is the GOAT. Everyone calls him as the GOAT. I don't think it's outrageous to say Faker is the GOAT of all esports as a whole.
I absolutely agree with you. I've seen Faker play before, and it's crazy. I don't even know how a person can do any of that.
Me neither. But, you know, good on him.
Good on him. I mean, he sacrificed the time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, making the money while doing it.
He earned it.
Yeah.
And you know what? It earned him three world champions?
That's just consecutive. I want to say it's 6 in total, but the last 3 years have been consecutive championship wins for T1.
He got 6? Dude, what do you even do with all that money?
That's Michael Jordan numbers of championships. Like, insane.
I've heard that some people think that Faker is more popular, actually, than Michael Jordan.
Honestly,
within their
I don't think that's ridiculous.
No.
At all. But we just got word we are waiting for spectator delay to go ahead and wrap up, and we'll be jumping right into that game as soon as it does.
Let's go.
But yeah, no, it's crazy to see something like that where an esports player has become, well, for sure in Korea, like the biggest athlete in Korea, and then is also making his name global. I feel like definitely in the West, a lot of league players are familiar with Faker. There's so much cross-promotion between T1 and Worlds and esports teams in general with Riot, where they've got like, there was a whole set of T1 skins that just got released a couple weeks ago. There was a Faker Ari skin that came out a couple.
What?
Yeah, it was like
they
Faker
made champion skins based on the team members?
Kind of. Like, they're like, it's like inspired skins from like the team's organization, and like Faker helped design some Ari skin, and like there was a huge scandal, or everyone was upset because it was like $500 if you wanted to guarantee you got it because it was through the gotcha system League was running, and that's a whole debate for another day that
that's like
people
ultra
seem
mega
to love.
league.
Yeah.
Those are big ranks.
Oh yeah.
Us little players we don't get into that business.
No.
But you know what? We work it.
Yeah.
And Faker, you know what? If I was in Faker's position, I'd do the exact same thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, why not? Why not get that publicity?
No,
you know?
for real.
Welcome to Summoner's
Uh-oh.
Rift.
They're welcoming us to the Summoner's Rift as we speak.
We are mid lane. We have Shiny
30
Shoes,
seconds until
Artanis coming
minions
down
spawn.
into jungle, going against. Can't even see who that was, but
It's Taco and Boba in the bot lane for Edgewood. Oh,
is that a
Biped's ready to go and start the engage before the minions have made it.
that's brave.
We didn't get to see the draft play out this time, but Shiny Shoes on the Mel. I don't think I've seen Shiny Shoes bust out Mel
Oh,
in a game quite yet, so that's going to be kind of maybe once. So that's a new pick. Normally on the Hui, Oriana,
I didn't know Shiny Shoes knew
and
that.
Morgana. Me neither, so
Uh-oh.
that's exciting. Dumanubi's sticking with the Yunar and Funeral on the Poppy. That's a pretty popular pick with him in the bot lane. And oh, the early
Shiny
engage onto
Shoes.
Shiny Shoes getting 3v1. Jax is able to pick up the first blood 1 minute, 15 seconds into this round.
That was a brave move by Shiny Shoes.
Getting
but
him sent
unfortunately
back.
did not.
Yeah, he's going to lose some minions for that one. Biped's already ready to keep the aggression going on in the top lane
Yes,
against
he
this
is.
Ornn here.
I
Getting
think
the
they-
trades nice and early. And they're going for an engage onto Artanis too as he's starting to farm his camps.
That's crazy.
Here on the Raptors, already getting taken out by Jax just a bit. Even trades across the board for the two of them. The bot lane, pretty routine, normal stuff right now. Shiny Shoes is going to look for some revenge on this elimination. Come support Artanis. Artanis is going to go ahead and flash in, pick up the trade, and take out gold over LP. Putting this at 1 elimination apiece 2 minutes into the start of the game.
That's crazy.
Fast and early engages.
Seems like maybe they're wanting the game to end a little bit fast. But, you know, who knows?
Yeah. Did have word that there is a challenge to see within the League of Legends players to end the game by a certain time.
Really? What time would that be?
They were challenged to try to get a 2-0 victory by 6:30 tonight.
6:30, so 30 minutes?
No, it's like an hour and 30 minutes.
Right. I don't know the time. Seems like everybody's just kind of going slow, not really getting into too big a combat right now. We have got
Oh
a
no!
minion?
The execution
I didn't
by the
even know
jungle
minions
camp.
could.
Oh yeah, no, you can definitely die to minions in jungle camps.
I did not know that. Huh.
It happens. I've definitely been killed by a minion before there in the bot lane.
That's so sad.
Yeah. Sometimes it works out in your favor though. If you get your opponent to enough to like low enough HP and you die, but they're still tanking minion damage, you can get a trade while you're dead. So
Well,
it can work in some strategies.
still kind of seems like everyone's on the safe side, which is not a bad thing at all.
Yeah, bot lane's just taking it pretty routine. No invades just yet. I do like the Braum Jinx combo coming in from Edgewood right here. With Braum slow and Jinx's speed, it can be lethal in the right hands.
Shiny Shoes over here just doing what Mount does best, which is tank damage.
Get the stuns and flicker out that Q.
Yeah.
Rack it up and spam. These trades have been going pretty well in Shiny Shoes' favor so far, but not enough to secure an elimination just yet.
Seems like those two in bot might try and catch them while they're channeling and did not work.
Yeah, forcing the bot lane for Idaho to go back and the mid lane for Edgewood to go ahead and get back to base 2. Might as well, hey, if you're going to get sent back to base, might as well do it on your own accord and not feed them 300 gold for it.
Honestly, I didn't realize how good channeling was, just as a mechanic.
Oh, like respawning and like even using it to bait players out. Absolutely is.
Using it just to say, hey, look at me, I'm moving,
True.
when you're not.
Welcome aboard, Ninja Ghost. What team are we rooting for today?
Looks like Biped's just going up there and feeding some minions. Or is that the saying? Or is he
Getting
feeding?
fed by minions.
Getting fed by minions. Got it.
Yeah.
How do you do that move?
That's teleport. It's a summoner spell. So you like pick it, you press whatever button you have it bound to, and then you click where you want to teleport. As long as there's a ward, a minion, a tower, then you can teleport right there and it just charges up.
Okay. Looks like we've got a pretty good big conflict going on here between Boba and... I still can't read these names from over here. Taco, Funeral, and Doomed.
they are looking to really aggressively push that wave under tower.
Hey.
It looks like Thomas is getting caught by Artanis and Shiny Shoes near the Dragon Pit, sitting low HP, and Artanis is going to pick up his second elimination. Keeping getting the jungler off the map with the Dragon open. Looks like the bot lane looking to rotate up, drop some wards, not ready to engage on the Dragon fight just yet. And Edgewood's looking to do the same.
Dragon early game is really hard to determine if you're doing it or not.
Yeah, well, solo queue communication is quite the fun thing to try to work with.
But I mean, if everybody can get their stuff together, and just lucky enough to have a big old team fight, it turns out to be a pretty fun game.
That is true. Idaho looked to go ahead and start engaging on the Dragon. Edgewood looking to go and pick it up, try to pick up where Idaho left off. As they kind of got chunked out on HP, Idaho forced to flee back just a bit out of position. But Biped Toast is here to support the team, coming all the way down from the top lane, keeping the aggression up. Following Thomas, getting him super low HP, dashes once again and picks up another elimination for the side of Idaho. It looks like Idaho is also going to capitalize off of Biped's distraction and take the Dragon for themselves.
That was a really good move by the Idaho Vandals. We have a 1v4 right now. Our gold's pretty similar, maybe about 1,000 in the difference, with Vandals on the higher side. But it seems like after that fight, we're just kind of keeping on feeding it, keeping on protecting our bases.
Does seem that way. Shiny Shoes forced to back out from this engage. Thomas is here now to pick up where this jungler was trying to keep it active for him. Nice chunk of plating done on this tier 1 turret here from Shiny Shoes, sitting at about half HP though. Has to be cautious with the walk-ups, because he could get melted by Hue, a matchup he should know, because that is one of Shiny Shoes' favorite characters to pick up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Missing that key there. Getting some nice trades coming in from Hue. Able to land the root. Did not get anything off the deflect, though, that Shiny Shoes popped.
We'll say these one-on-one encounters are probably the most stressful.
Yeah.
You really don't know how long your ranged weapon goes until you're right there and it misses.
That's true. Looks like we had a bit of a lane swap, too. The bot lane from Idaho is going to go and fight up top, while Mbessa, Biped, is going to come down to engage with the bot lane. And it looks like Edgewood is going to recall their bot lane and send them up top as well. And Idaho went ahead and recalled and is ready to go back to their home spot. Oh no, everyone's gathering up around the Void Grubs. Artanis is here to go ahead and start the engage on the Grubs. No contestation yet from the side of Edgewood. Looks like Jax is pathing up. Maybe, but does not want to quite jump right into this 3v1. But, oh, Diesel's here too.
Diesel is coming by to see if he can't stop the Void Grubs, but I don't think he can by himself.
Just get a little bit of vision down. Yeah, not looking to engage in that fight just yet. No, Biped's still sticking here in the bot lane.
Yes,
Looking to 1v2. There's also another 2v1 here up top.
And it turns out that we did slay the Void Grubs, so that is an extra buff on the defenders. Looks like Biped's getting hit on really, really hard by Taco and T.
Yeah, a lot of poke coming out. I like the bait to force him to take the tower shot to get him to disengage off of that fight there.
Fights get real interesting when they start getting around the towers.
Yeah,
The towers are scary.
they are.
Because they will kill you in about 3 hits.
Oh yeah, especially early game where you don't have any items. Oh, Artanis is going to go ahead and pick up another elim, ganking the mid lane, taking out Thomas.
So we still got a 1v2 here against Biped, Taco, and Boba. And seems like Biped
Artanis is super low. Boba's going to take the elimination onto Biped, but the Idaho bot lane is ready to come back home. It's taking a nice little vacation up top. Got some nice farm up there. No trades onto the Ornn though.
Not yet, anyhow.
Now it's ready to get back to where it was a nice take though to send your bot lane up top to be able to come support for the Void Grubs.
We are currently at a 3v5 with still only about 1,000 coin difference. So right now we're still pretty equal. No one's got the lead yet, which is surprising because most of the time, about 10 minutes in, you can see who's got a little bit more aggression, at least in the beginning of the game. But it seems like both teams are kind of trying to take it slow, which is always a very good strategy.
true that there's so much thinking involved in League that if you just bum rush and look for fights like I do, you're just going to kind of
You're gonna die.
throw your game. We got
Ooh.
God coming down to the bot lane. Looking to engage on a gank here. Nice damage onto Funeral as he's forced to flee, but he's going to get singled out in the 3v1 and taken as Dumanubi's forced to run back up. And we had another elimination in the mid lane where Thomas was able to take out Shiny Shoes.
Oof. That was a big old fight. But it was a really good strategy by the Vandals. Looks like they're kind of backing off a little bit.
Throw the support in for bait, keep the ADC up and running, able to still farm and get in that solo XP. But Artanis is ready to engage once again in the bot lane.
Sneak attack.
Coming to help out. Nice damage onto Boba T. Dumanubi's here to follow it up and finishes the job. Taco's running away on his own, getting slowed, getting knocked. Artanis has his number, but Thomas is here to support, making Artanis flee. That nice ability coming in from play. But Shiny Shoes finds Taco on his own and sees at 1 HP, throws out a Q, picks up the job.
Never mind, I guess they did have some aggression.
Now Shiny Shoes is going to get taken out for it, sitting at 1 HP, tracked down, and LP is able to finish him out. Oh no, Thomas got the elimination. But through here, and that's a double kill coming from Thomas, getting a nice shutdown onto Artanis. Funeral stuck out here alone, and a triple kill coming in from Thomas. Had a little bit of a rough start, getting constantly ganked by Artanis. Able to turn it around though.
Seems like Biped's going over here with Diesel. Biped trying to make some moves. He's about half health at this point. Thomas going back. Looks like everybody's trying to calm down a little bit from that.
Yeah, nice uncontested farm. Everyone got sent back to the base, forced to drop their gold and run back to their lanes. And that is going to allow Edgewood to pick up their first dragon of the game. Both teams tied at 1 dragon apiece right now, and it looks like Infernal is going to be the soul that's going to potentially be able to look to be taken.
Right now we're about an 8v7 with not even that much of a point difference. So that's really good. We got Dumanubi and Funeral coming down bot lane against Boba and Taco. These two have been pretty much at each other's throats the entire time.
Yeah. They're
But I
both
love to see it.
very aggressive on their minion pushes and just trying to get that wave to crash as soon as possible.
Biped's really not liking Diesel right now. But they're both playing it really safe.
That is true. Oh, Thomas is going to go find another one onto Shiny Shoes there in the mid lane.
Artanis is there waiting in the bush, waiting for someone to come by.
So coming in from Funeral. The sim is super low.
It's a good save. That Funeral will unfortunately
Sacrifice yourself to keep the ADC rolling.
and so that's the role of the support.
Yeah, they're not looking to go ahead and chase. Oh no, they do. They are able to finish Dumanubi off.
Dang. That's a good strat. I mean, they got it.
Yeah. Nice little pickup there for Edgewood in the bot lane.
We're about 11-7 right now. 11 on Edgewood, 7 on Vandals. Biped's just trying to keep on protecting his tower there with Artanis.
Yeah, nice gank coming in up top. They're so even in farm right now up top too. They both are sitting at 101 to 102.
This is a really fair and balanced game.
Yeah, both teams are coming in with the same kind of mindset of playing it smart, playing it safe.
We got a 1v1 versus Artanis and Shiny Shoes is coming by, and so is Taco. We got Biped coming in from the top. Oh, we are not engaging in that fight.
No one wanted, yeah.
No, ma'am.
Started the scuffle and everyone changed their mind right after.
We have Dumanubi Funeral going against this tower.
Yeah, now the lane swap once again. Ornn coming back down south to go ahead and face the Vandals in their home turf.
I don't know how they're taking those hits from the tower, but you know what? Maybe they just got special abilities right now.
Well, they weren't attacking their opponent under tower. They were still hitting the tower, so as long as the minions were there. LP with 2 nice eliminations up top. And they're going to go ahead and get an uncontested Rift Herald for it.
I don't think think I've ever seen that before.
Was it or an ult?
It was like a goat. Like a literal goat, not a faker.
It did a ton of damage onto Diesel here, and
Just about
well, he's sitting under tower, but they weren't quite able to finish the job.
Ooh,
Taco's going to come all the way up north, get some nice stuns and an ult onto Biped to allow for the follow-up to get the elimination. And Edgewood's going to go ahead and take Rift Herald too.
Blue team has destroyed the first turret.
Idaho's going to come back with one more turret of their own.
Again, we're very even.
Yeah, that whole fight they were just focusing on getting the turret down and trying not to attack Ornn and eat those tower shots.
Lord knows that those things deal too much damage.
Yeah.
Janice here coming in with the jungle, just feeding a little bit. What are the little fire things?
So if you like pick one up, you get a little bit of a movement speed buff.
I do notice that.
And
but like what?
it comes from the Infernal Dragon being in the pit right now.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, we got a gang up here with Artanis.
Everyone's tracking him down, but Shiny Shoes and Dumanubi are here to try and help support.
What a good bunch of friends.
Now, Funeral's here with a ton of damage onto Idaho's mid lane tier 2 tower already happening.
Here coming in aggressive again with Diesel.
Gonna flick out some quick and easy damage. Not quite taking much trades yet though. LP looking to come and run around the jungle once again. It's that time of the game where there's no objectives up. Everyone's gonna run back to their base and just start farming up. Funeral looking to stick, or Funeral and Dumanubi, yeah, looking to now go to the mid lane. They played in every single lane this game already.
That's what we call versatility.
Absolutely. As the mid lane rotates back down to the bot.
And
Pretty common strategy to pull off in the mid game, so makes sense.
Got Biped here, still just trying to get Diesel off.
Gotten him pretty low.
Yeah, he's fighting him off. Trying to protect that tower.
Janice is looking to go ahead and run in for a gank in the mid lane. Pops up Braum as he's able to get the shield. Counters with a Braum ult of his own. Knocking up the Vandals up and away. And gonna let everyone go ahead and disengage from that fight.
That was a good...
Shiny Shoes caught by himself, able to deflect an ability off of him back on the way and runs to safety under tower just in time. Missing some abilities there.
Biped trying a different strategy, going into the side instead of directly in front of him, which seems to be working.
He's got him out of the range of the minions, able to fight without having to worry about accidentally hitting a minion instead of his opponent. See, our league and JV rosters both here today in the lab, grinding out their last game of this regular season ECAC.
Congratulations to the JV and the varsity for making it to the playoffs.
Should be starting next week.
That's very exciting for the Vandals. Very excited to see how they will take this opportunity.
Yeah, me too. Last semester we had a couple teams make the playoffs but didn't get past further than round 1 or 2, so got a lot of growing to see where the players can go and how far they can take their playoff runs.
I bet we can take it a little further. Seems like we're playing pretty well. We're keeping together, which is good, but so are they, which makes it hard.
That is true. Almost doubling the amount of eliminations Edgewood is over Idaho right now.
About a 4,000 coin difference.
Yeah.
So Edgewood has a little bit of they have the upper edge. Aha. They are currently in the lead right now by about half of our points, or double our points, sorry.
Rift Herald's up and ready to go in the top lane.
Rift Herald is terrifying.
Yeah.
You see that thing running up on your lane, you only have panic and fear in your heart.
You are losing a tower. Maybe even 2.
If you're lucky, which seems
Biped
like
looking to end Idaho's streak of not getting any eliminations. Burns the flash, able to counter in with a dash of his own. Takes out the first steal for Idaho in a good chunk of time.
that was a really good effort on Biped's part. Looks like we got a 3v3. They're just dancing each other. Oh, 4v4 maybe.
This little team fight about to break out here at this Dragon Pit, and it looks like we did have a teleport come into the bot lane from Biped.
I just saw them piling in from that corner of the area.
Yep, they all want to go ahead and take this Otacon as fast as possible. Get you those nice stat buffs, but it's going to allow for Edgewood to go ahead and take a tower completely uncontested. Sieging the tier 2 in the mid, looking to go ahead and run right into the 3. They've got 4 players, so this tower shouldn't be any issue to go ahead and melt, and it's not. Not going to quite look for the inhibitor just yet, but they've got all the towers they needed right now.
Seems like the Vandals are preparing for this base battle.
Yeah, everyone came home.
They saw what they were doing on the map.
Yeah. You get Otacon, but you lose 2 towers for it.
That's the real issue of priority. Because then you don't know where you're supposed to be if you guys can't talk to each other.
True.
And that's real difficult to do.
Rotating up a few minutes away from our first Baron. Baron's not here just yet.
I thought that it did spawn, or that it should have spawned by now.
I think it's 25 minutes that Baron comes in. I could be wrong though.
Okay, so soon.
Yeah, that should be our next major objective that the teams are gonna want to duke it out for.
Ooh, we got a 2v1 on Shiny Shoes. Shiny Shoes, unfortunately, passed away.
Chen is looking to get out of there as fast as possible, not looking to take the 3v1 right now.
Oof. There are a lot of these little battles going on right now.
Yeah, everyone's all doing their own fun little things.
Looks like we're just slow and steady. Staying in jungle, keep on killing the minions.
Yeah, since they don't have any towers right now, it's going to allow for minions to run pretty freely up towards that the mid lane right now, and that gives you a free farm because you don't have to go too far out of your way and risk danger. Because you're right next to your base, so if too many people run at you, you got a good place to escape to. Go ahead and get some extra gold under your belt for it. And Edgewood did see that dragon come, and they took it out as fast as it came in. It's going to be their 3rd dragon for Edgewood, Idaho having 1. Edgewood is currently 1 away from getting Soul and getting that nice Infernal buff. Oh, Idaho has a Death Camp bush up here in the top of the jungle.
That might be a really good strategy.
They're going to go ahead and disengage off of it, though.
Seems like we got a lot of team fights that might be coming up, depending on the situation with the towers.
Idaho is quite behind in map pressure right now. Edgewood's got a good lead when it comes to turrets. Lifehead's almost got this tier 1 here up in the top lane. Can't quite get to it though with this giant Ornn in his way.
Who knew that that could be an obstacle? Sometimes it is kind of hard to see one team as one side and one team as the other. Sometimes I forget which of our teams are on which color.
Right now, and it's always so fun when in game 2 side swap,
Oh,
and then all of a sudden you get so used to calling one side is red, one side is blue, and then they're different.
all of a sudden you feel happy for the other team, and you're like, wait, what? That wasn't supposed to happen. Seems like nobody really wants to get into any huge conflicts right now.
Yeah, no one's ready for a fight. Idaho's got to beef up their gold and beef up their stats before they want to engage just yet. Because every team fight they've been taking, Idaho's just been getting melted by Edgewood.
They've got that trio there that just can't seem to really let up, which is good on them. You don't want your team to let up.
No, keep the aggressive going, especially if you've got it. Everyone's looking to come up north right now, wanting this Baron fight. Artanis has already taken a whole bunch of damage before the fight's even started, just off of eating some abilities that have been queued and sent his way. Yes, they are. Forcing Idaho to run around the side. Not engage on the Baron just yet. But Edgewood is making their presence known. Landing another Q onto Artanis, getting the slow in the damage. Dumanubi caught alone, getting tracked in by Jax.
Oh, fortunately, they do leave him alone just for a little bit.
Leave me alone, let me farm my mid lane.
Still got this massive conflict going on near the Baron.
Now the engage is broken out up top. Biped looking to do early damage onto Thomas as Shiny Shoes is able to shut him down. That's going to be a double kill coming in from LP. Make it a triple, keeping the aggression up. Bobat's going to find one more, and that's 4 Vandals down off of that one fast engage. That's going to be an uncontested Baron for Edgewood to go ahead and start taking. And Idaho's still out of the count for another 20-30 seconds on some players too. So if they want to, they can go ahead and keep the aggression up, take the Baron, and run it straight into the base.
Yes, you're
if they
right.
have
They
enough time.
absolutely could do that.
Still, Shiny Shoes and Artanis are just about to come back up, so they will have some, and Funeral, have some competition there waiting for them. They are super low HP. Maybe not the best call. You got your fast recall. Let's get back. You definitely have a ton of gold after getting 4 eliminations, some assists,
Absolutely.
and a Baron Asher.
And the Baron that they just killed. We are currently 19 versus 9. We've got 49 versus 42, lower end for Vandals. But this does not mean that they give up.
Not yet.
Not yet.
27 minutes into the game. It's not over till it's over. I've seen some of these games run as long as an hour.
And they turn it around.
Yeah, it's possible.
But the longer it doesn't turn around, the scarier it then becomes.
That is true.
Now, I'm assuming we're going to play more than one game.
Yes, this is a best of 3 set.
Word.
Oh,
caught.
huge damage coming in from Thomas on his Shiny Shoes. That trait did not go in the favor Shiny Shoes is looking for.
That was an assassination, just like how that one is. There,
Oh.
picking them off.
This way is fed, deleting Funeral as soon as he stepped up.
You're going back home. Go home, Vandals.
Yeah, they got to get back to base and refuel. If only they had Monster inside of the League of Legends item shop.
If only.
Make it even stronger. And now the Dragon's here. No contestation from Idaho. Edgewood's going to go ahead and delete it in less time than it even spawned, and that is going to be an Infernal Soul for Edgewood.
Oof.
This is huge for this Jinx right now. And it looks like Biped was able to go ahead and take the tower up here in the top lane.
Shout out, Biped.
But Biped is much more fed than the rest of the team, having 5 levels against the support over the support. But, oh, Edgewood is ready to go ahead and siege. They're going to run on into base with their buffed up minions, take out an inhibitor, take out Shiny Shoes with them, get Funeral super low and engage, and LP's going to find one more. Their next target is Biped, and they're going to take him out. Artanis is here trying to keep the fight alive, and it's going to be a double kill coming in from Boba. That's an open inhibitor. Just about have a open one in the bot lane. That's one tower down in front of the Nexus. Make it 2. Nexus is open. No contention.
This was a fantastic strategy by Mr. Edgewood.
Yep, they're chipping it down one by one, and that's going to be a Game 1 victory for the Edgewood Eagles.
Congratulations, Edgewood. Y'all played fair and y'all played balanced. I can't contest that.
No.
They did amazing.
They had every number they needed to pick up what they had over Idaho. Great coordination, great ganks coming in from the jungle.
That truly was just
Fast and fluid movement.
a very well made.
Nice little scoreboard up here. You can see Biped having a lot of damage over the rest of the team. 3 players didn't even make it into the 10k damage range on the side of Idaho. They only had 9 eliminations, 2 of which were Biped, 4 for Artanis. And everyone got at least 1 except for Funeral. Then looking up top here at Edgewood's stats. Again, they're in the top lane. It was kind of more of a challenge. That matchup went more in Biped's favor, but the rest of the team had the rest of the Vandals' number. 2 deaths and 14 assists coming in from the Braum. Very clutch shields and very clutch ultimates, too, to go ahead and keep the team alive. Well played there in round 1, Edgewood. Yeah, in the meantime, might take a quick break, and we'll be right back with round 2 here in a few minutes.
Go Vandals.
He's up, I think.
Oh.
Maybe not.
I mean,
Normally
well,
there's a break
Murphy.
in between the rounds, but they could be up and ready to go and get started
They might
as fast
be
as
able.
possible.
I don't know. Do they usually take breaks that quickly?
Sometimes.
Maybe they're just like,
No,
we're
not today. That's cool. I'm
Not
ready for it.
We have to get back at Edgewood. Maybe they need their gusto.
Yeah. I was talking to Biped before the game started, and he said that they have at least 2 top laners they like to run and swap out in between games, and I think maybe a mid laner that also can get swapped out. So there could be a little bit of change in team comps and what heroes are played and what lanes and whatnot. So see if the first game was more of a tougher matchup for Idaho, if it's going to be game 2 and it's goes in Edgewood's favor once again, especially if they sub in maybe stronger players and they're waiting to keep the stronger players rested going into the set later on.
That would be a crazy strat, but you know what? You do what you got to do to win.
Yeah.
We've got the team here. We've got Wayne up in front. We've got Biped coming in on the right. They look very focused, very locked in. Very proud of them. Look at them go. Bursting with energy.
Absolutely. I love the heart from this JV team. They haven't won a single game from actually winning. They've gotten all their wins from forfeits and buys. But it doesn't deter them. They're always super happy to show up, and they have fun, and they're ready. They're always ready for it, for any challenge that comes their way, and they're excited to be able to make it into playoffs despite the fact that they have a not favorable record against them.
But you know what? They're the underdogs, and most people cheer on the underdogs.
Absolutely. We do love a good underdog story.
Mm-hmm. I would love to see this team wipe out another team, but unbiasedly, of course.
Oh, yeah. Because they're a bunch of they're just a bunch of casual players who got together for the fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the fun story behind JV is, so Blank Void, X Mystery Muggsy, and Fizz all tried out for the league team, but they weren't high enough ranked to make the cut where the other 5 players were. So they either could have just been subs and not gotten much play time, and so but they wanted a JV team, and that wasn't possible. So Spock and Hummus, 2 of our people here in the lab, decided that they'll take time off work, and for Spock, he'll learn League of Legends and join this team to help ensure that these 3 can also have fun this semester and be a part of the team that they wanted to be.
I actually had no idea about that.
Yeah.
That's very heartwarming.
It is. And Blank Void is only taking 1 class here at Idaho specifically so he can play on this League of Legends team and be enrolled as a student. So fun little roster and a fun story behind them.
That is super sweet.
I'm cheering them on as they go.
Absolutely. But non-biasedly, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
We have no personal opinions here. Look at them going. Hi again.
Welcome back.
We have not gotten word back if we are taking a break or not, but that is okay.
Probably.
Alrighty.
So, I know. Oh, fun. All right, draft is ready. Should be cooking up here shortly. While we wait, I know somebody has been continuing their League of Legends journey. Would you like to tell us how that's going?
Yes. My last 2 rounds I'm very happy about it, but I have a hard time explaining it. My second to last round, I ended up killing 23 against a die rate of 3. So I killed 23, died 3 times, and with an S letter little achievement. And I've never gotten that before. And I was so happy that I played another round, ended up killing 2 more people than the round before, and dying 1 time less.
That's awesome.
I don't even know how I did that.
I don't either. That is insane statistics to get. 23-3 and 25-2.
Who
Back
does
to
that?
back.
Who does that?
We got the new faker in the ADC.
No, that's Estrogen Burger.
Oh, true.
We have many faker prodigies here at the Esports Lab.
I would love to see Estrogenberger come and join a league team. Normally, he's over on the Smash team right now, loves his duck hunt, but he also loves his Teemo. And it would be Teemo time if he wanted to come
It's always
and
Teemo
share his
time.
pleasure and his glory with Teemo.
At all times. He could get so much more glory being on Teemo.
Absolutely. If they don't ban him every single time.
If they stopped banning Misfortune, maybe I'd be better at League.
Fair. Who do you play if Misfortune gets banned?
I normally play as a support as Seraphine.
Fun.
Seraphine is really fun. She's a very singy character, which her voice lines can be a little annoying
Yeah.
sometimes because they're really cringy voice lines. And when you're in the middle of a heated battle and you're like, oh, shoot. And then she's like, everything I sing. It kind of ruins the vibe a little bit. But I love her. I think she's a very wonderful character. How
When I
about
was first getting into League, Seraphine was one of the first characters I tried out and had a little bit of fun with. And I was like, no, why would I play Seraphine when Braum exists? One of my friends flamed me so hard. He's like, wow, you're going from the absolute beta loser Seraphine and becoming the Giga Chad Braum player overnight like you're meant to be. And I'm just like, well,
it's the pipeline?
it's true. Yeah. I have two wolves inside me.
One of them plays Seraphine.
One is a girl on a hoverboard with pink hair singing K-pop, and one is muscular mustache man
Or
with his
Warwick.
shield and his kind heart. Yeah.
I smell you. God, I hate playing Warwick.
Man, it's no fun getting jumped on and clawed, and he's getting his HP back for it. Man, that's just not fair.
Oh my God.
Skill diff, I know.
There is one champion that if any of you play her, you're not invited to my birthday party.
Who is your beef with?
Briar.
Me too.
I hate Briar. She is. Oh my God.
As soon as I hear that scream, I just put my mouse on. I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do. I'm just a lonely support.
Yes, because it's like, it's not only that she kills you instantly, she rage baits you.
Yes. Walking around with your bare feet in this jungle too.
And you're like,
All right, so it does sound like Edgewood is requesting a 2-minute break, so we will be back once that is over. Catch you all in a few. There we go. All right, welcome back, everyone. Looks like we're going to get this draft rolling right out and jump into map 2 shortly. Edgewood Eagles versus your Idaho Vandals. Edgewood is currently holding the 1-0 league over Idaho. And oh no, Edgewood stole Ari from Shiny Shoes.
Oh no, that's like medicine against himself. I wonder how he's going to feel about that.
I do too.
Gallo's pretty. Is that Gallio?
Galio, yeah.
Gallio. I've noticed that Gallio's a pretty good character.
Yes.
He's not that bad. Oh, they banned Seraphine.
Yes, they did.
Why?
Seraphine can be very strong in the right hands.
In the right hands. And I think they're realizing that maybe Edgewood is the wrong pair of hands to let them slide into.
That is true. She's got some nice enchanter mage moves, and a root that can pass through minions, as well as like a splash that can just do so much damage to everyone around you. So fair enough to ban.
Yeah.
They're going to ban Zac, Morgana, and Pike, and Aatrox. These are all
Aatrox.
characters we have seen the Vandals bust out in their previous games.
Aatrox, I see why they would ban.
Yeah,
Aatrox.
Biped had a very good Aatrox game last week. I think he did not even get eliminated once when he was on Aatrox in his game 2 against Binghamton.
Binghamton. Sorry. Aphelios. I don't think I've seen that character before.
He's an ADC. He's got this pretty unique mechanic where he has like, I think it's like 6 different weapons, and each weapon has a different ability.
Oh my, that's a lot.
Yeah. So you've got a lot of different buttons to memorize on Aphelios, and that's like kind of like Hue, who we saw in the mid lane last game.
Yeah.
Has a bunch of abilities. Oh shoot!
Good
Biped was
gameplay.
talking about wanting to bust out the Gangplank today, and it looks like he's getting his chance too. It's his main, has like 400 something thousand mastery points on the Gangplank.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
So
Yeah.
he's been wanting to get a chance to bust it out in competition once again. And they're going to ban Cassante, who also Biped did really good with last week. I'm going to go ahead and counter it with a Scion pick here in the top.
Scion, I don't actually know too much about Scion. I've seen him a couple different times. Is he a top laner or a mid laner?
Top laner.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
There was this guy who I saw on YouTube a couple months back who had this strategy of picking Scion as a support, but would play him in the jungle. It was like you'd be a support, but would support the jungler instead of the ADC.
That's a really interesting
With
strategy.
Scion. It was very weird, but it was kind of fun.
I mean, that's a different way to play the game. I guess your support doesn't need to stay on the bottom.
No, like roaming supports are definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Like Pike and Pantheon on support, you get a lot of more mobility movements around the map.
Ooh, we got 2 very strong characters, Rakan and Poppy.
I
Rakan,
like these picks.
Rakan is kind of a difficult character, but he's really powerful. Same with Poppy. Poppy's got the size on her side where you can't even really see her champion.
Yeah, true.
In a team matchup, you cannot see where she's at.
Gotta love the Yordle champs in this game. Poppy's got that really nice disengage ult. And then characters like Kaisa, Ari, Vi, they want to get in your face. They want to dash at you. They want to run at you. So Poppy has got that nice disengage that you can use to break out. Nice little bit of a counter movement there.
I really have found a liking to the smaller champions that do a lot of damage as the small champions because I just find it very funny.
Yes.
Like Heimerdinger, seeing
Yes.
Heimerdinger in the lane is the funniest thing in the entire world. To see him next to Aatrox.
It's like, how am I supposed to believe this is a believable fight? But, like, that's the beauty of like video games like that.
Right. Anything is possible.
With those small champions, I had a stint where I was very much against Ziggs for a while. I did not like getting those bombs dropped on me in the bot lane.
Ziggs?
This little dude. Ziggs and Triss, like the champions who have like super like explosive abilities for some reason, I just
like Twitch and all that?
yeah, Twitch can be a kind of Twitch is interesting pick for sure.
I don't like people
Not
that
one of
play
my
Twitch.
favorites, but I can see the appeal.
Oh, that character.
Yeah, this little dude.
He's got the full row of teeth as a rodent. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right.
Are there any characters that you've seen so far in League that you want to try and learn? Or like, do you want to try and move to a different role at some point? Or are you comfortable hanging out in the bot lane?
I really like bot lane just because it's what I know.
Same.
There's a part of me that would like to try mid lane just to see what the vibe is. But there's a part of me that really likes the feeding aspect and just making sure we get XP for the whole team and being a kind of support, just doing that. I don't like the support role. I'm not very good at it because I like to kill minions and I like to push.
That's a good thing. I mean, as long as you're landing those last hits and you're getting gold, you're doing your job for sure.
Exactly. But that's a hard thing to do as a support because you're supposed to let your ADC do all the other work, but that's really hard when you're used to being the ADC.
That is true.
Seems like our players have started their match, and they're just starting in their base. This is a cool little 3.0 perspective. I don't know if that was the right word. It was not the right word to use. But that's okay. We started our match.
We're ready.
Absolutely.
Looks like we might see another engage breaking out. We see Galio here coming down to the bot lane with Artanis on Sejuani.
Wow.
That early bush camp that we saw last week was insane. And Idaho might be looking to recreate it because they did get invaded pretty early too last time. Yeah, Artanis is going to go ahead and hang out with the bot lane here.
You know what? I really don't know how 3 different champions could stay in one bush and not get spotted.
Physics.
But
Shiny
physics
Shoes
doesn't.
isn't far off. Yeah, and LP's looking to hang out in the mid lane too.
I think they're all just camping.
Everyone wants to engage each other.
But nobody wants.
Who's going to break first and go back home to their lane and get baited out?
Oh, man, that's such a tough situation to be in.
These level 1 fights are always so fun.
Seems like Thomas and our Galio player have noticed each other. Oh, no, Shiny Shoes is our Galio player.
Yeah.
Which one is Biped supposed to be?
Gangplank up in the top lane.
Gangplank, right. Seems
Does
like
not look like anyone is going to get to pull off the engages or the bush camps and the invades they set up. It's time to just run back in and go farm like normal.
Farming like normal.
Biped is coming in so aggressive against this Scion. Already ticking him down to just about 10% HP, forcing him to go under tower and pop the potion.
Biped was scaring him. Or at least trying
to.
Shiny Shoes over here trying to get against Ari, his arch nemesis.
This should be a matchup Shiny Shoes is very, very familiar with.
Hopefully he can take advantage of the situation instead of having it be a disadvantage.
Yeah. Got the fun player camps up for League now.
He's locked in.
Shiny Shoes is ready.
Biped just letting him take all the minions. I don't know if that's what you would call it. Still getting used to the official terms.
Oh, like creep score and CS?
Yeah.
I don't think it's not the official term for farming minions. It's just kind of like a fan term that stuck around. Which I love that about like esports and gaming in general, that like the communities can come up with these different terms and words to describe things that are in game or describe certain plays, and it becomes like kind of an unofficial official way of calling plays.
Yeah, I like the player-made terms instead of, say, the game-made terms.
Yeah.
It can be a little bit harder to know what the terms exactly mean. Oh, Shiny Shoes getting hit by Ari.
Yeah, nice follow-up with the charm into the Q, landing both of its movements.
That was a really good move. Oh, we've got Artanis and Biped getting against Diesel, which might lead.
Forcing him to burn his flash.
Oh, man. The flashes and the heals, the fact that they take so much time to redo. Oh, we've got Boba going against. Can't even see who that's up there.
Flashing onto Dubanubi, but Dubanubi was able to flash away just in the nick of time. Both players burning their flashes there.
That's crazy. That was really brave, but scary.
Yeah. Diesel not ready to back just yet. Still wants to keep the fight against Biped despite this HP disadvantage he's facing right now. Could have some confidence pushing the minions into his tower, letting Biped play under tower. Artanis and Shiny Shoes coming back home. Leaving their lanes alone.
Seems like everybody's just getting back into position or getting into position. Except Biped.
He still wants those minions.
Ari's also just wanting those minions.
Already noticing kind of a slower start to an extent than we saw last game because we had 2 eliminations within 2 minutes now. And we're 5 minutes in with no eliminations, which is normal for League.
It is, but it's unusual for how aggressive they were playing the round before.
Yes.
Both teams.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Idaho's got to keep it a little bit more cautious because if they lose here, they lose this set. Dragon is up and ready to go. Looks like Taco is going to roam around a bit, drop some wards, get some vision in for his team. But no junglers quite down there to start the engage just yet.
Yeah, we haven't had any big team fights yet either. Everybody's just kind of staying in their lane right now. We got Biped wanting to get those minions under the tower.
Does look like Idaho's going to start rotating towards the Dragon Pit and look for the engage onto our Chemtech Drake here.
Shiny Shoes keeping Thomas off of their group so that they can get the tower. Or not the tower, sorry, Dragon.
Yeah, fight each other so they can't join the teams.
Which is a very good strat. Making sure you're like that doesn't happen. Or at
Idaho
least
is able to go ahead and claim the first dragon of the map. Hey, the bot lane in the jungle is going to rotate on up and try to come to mid lane, but they decided to go back home.
still no one is killed yet. That is shocking. Oh, never mind. We might have a bit of an
Shiny Shoes is coming down south, looking to help drop in, forcing the bot lane for Edgewood to go back and around, rediscuss their strategy, and dive right in and take out Kai'Sa for a first blood on the side of Edgewood.
We've got Artanis coming in to hopefully come and support. But it seems like a lot of them are already low health, so they're going ahead and backing off. Biped up here just keeping consistent on his lane.
Constant aggression, constant poke. He's ready to run. He's ready to fight. Forcing Diesel to back up. Gonna get traded with a blunderbuss shot real quick. Not able to look for the engage that Diesel was anticipating.
Do you think Biped might realize that Diesel's character could make or break the game? And so maybe that's the reason he's trying to keep him busy?
Most likely, yeah. Sion has insane split pushing potential.
Absolutely.
After scaling to just run around the maps and just destroy towers. So if you keep him underfed now, Biped has a nice level advantage over him. Could affect how the late game plays out.
Well, let's hope it plays out in one of their favors. Diesel going back home. Hopefully get some more HP. Not a lot going on. Oh, we might have a little bit of an interaction there on the bot lane.
Artanis looking to gank mid. Forcing Thomas to dash under tower. Thomas is trying to take this fight here, poking out a nice chunk of damage onto both of the Idaho players here in the mid lane. Artanis is forced to flee and rotate up to go check out the Void Grubs. LP's looking to go and chase him almost towards the tower. Artanis is able to get under tower just in the nick of time, sitting at 1 HP though. Shiny Shoes looking to try to keep the engage. He's going to lose a nice chunk of health for it too. Does not want to go back in and looking to go ahead and for the recall.
Yeah. They're getting down our HPs, but they're not killing us. So that is a plus.
It's true. You can't get greedy and give them the eliminations that happened last round if you're Idaho right now.
If you know that if you stay there, it's probably not going to end up very well for either of your people, it is better to just let your pride down and to leave.
Yeah.
But that is really hard sometimes.
It is.
Especially when you're mad at the other player for maybe killing you the last round.
It does look like Edgewood's going to get their Void Grubs.
Now, what buffs do the Void Grubs
So like when you run under tower and you're looking to go ahead and start doing damage to the tower, Void Grubs will spawn and they'll eat at the tower. They'll take shots so that your minions can do extra damage, and they kind of slow the tower's movement just in general.
I have seen those the little round things.
Yeah, those are the
before.
Void Grubs.
Oh, okay. Now I know what those are. We got Funeral and Doomy Nooby going against Boba and Taco. Hopefully to get some of the HP off.
Funeral's getting chipped down pretty low, forced to pop a heal. Boba's trying to get ignited, flashes in, runs right back out, and Funeral's going to go and take the eliminations there. Now the bot lane's looking to track down Taco. He's sitting low, able to keep himself up, and runs just under tower and keeping himself alive.
That was one elimination on either time, or on either team.
Yeah, it looks like the ADC picked up one for Edgewood, and the support's going to grab the one for Idaho.
Pretty even. Only 10 minutes in.
Tannis is here looking to go ahead and help Biped out as he's able to secure the elimination onto Diesel there in the top lane. Do have to be cautious of that Scion passive though, where you can come alive and run back at you for a few seconds. But Shiny Shoes is going to drop the ult and run up to the top lane too. They're tracking down LP, getting them super low. No one's able to finish them off just yet, but Biped's going to go ahead and take that second elimination of his skirmish here.
Vandals have gone ahead and taken the feat of warfare, which I've come to realize is when one team has 3 kills.
Yes. Yeah, back the more recent update with the things like Feat of Warfare, because there used to only be 2 tiers of boots, and then a few months ago they added a 3rd tier of boots, but only one team gets the tier 3 boots, and it's like the first team to get 3 eliminations, 3 objectives, and a tower.
Oh, that's a really...
And if you get 2 out of 3 of those, then you unlock tier 3 boots for your team.
That's a really interesting tactic.
Yeah, it kind of spiced up how League's been played for over a decade.
Get people more motivated to win, maybe. Or to win quicker. I don't know if that's their game. Everybody's just kind of farming. Not a bad thing. We've got Edgewood going ahead and trying to take this dragon.
Yeah, no Vandals are looking to quite contest this one just yet. Should end us with 1 dragon apiece per team. Everyone goes back to their normal lanes or jungle and keeps farming.
Blue team has slain the Infernal Drake, so we should start seeing the Hex Gates activate. Oh, we got a surprise attack from God LP. And it's going ahead and slaying Shiny Shoes.
A nice couple tower shots for it, which is going to get the trade onto Shiny Shoes. Nice little 1-for-1.
We got Biped Toast just continuing to kill the minions. Playing it safe.
Yeah, keeping the aggression up, not letting the Scion get pressure onto him.
Biped's not afraid.
Not at all. He's at home right now on the gangplank.
He's sitting on the couch. He's relaxing right now.
Done a nice chunk of damage to that turret, too.
Not a lot happening, and that's all right. Artanis here just going into the jungle and killing some things. Boba and Taco coming back.
Yeah, waiting for our next objective of the map.
How many objectives are there for each map?
I mean, there's dragons that are spawning in and out, and the first team to get 4 dragons gets the Dragon Soul buff. There's Otacon, Void Grubs, Baron Nashor, and Rift Herald.
Oh, okay. So all of those are considered objectives.
Yeah.
Word. Okay. I didn't know if that was what it was, or if objectives were like kill this many players in this amount of time.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've got a 2v1 of 3v1.
Yeah, they found LP and everyone dived in, stunned him. So much CC, not allowing him to move one bit there. But it's going to leave Doomanubi alone and vulnerable to get jumped on by Boba T and Taco.
That was quite the ambush.
Yeah, a little 1-for-1 trade. even though the fights weren't even trading.
Seems like Funeral and Biped will go ahead and take the first tower. And they're going to go ahead and push a little bit, see how far they can get.
Finding Diesel here alone. Artanis is just around the corner in the jungle.
Absolutely, and I think Diesel knows this.
Nice little leash coming in from Funeral, helping out the jungle. Shiny Shoe sitting low HP, but came down to bot to keep the turret alive. Sees Boba sitting just as low as he is. Wants to engage, but can't. Now his lane foe is rotating down south as well. Shiny Shoes is going to get stuck in the 3v1. Getting jumped on by everyone at once, and Thomas is going to be the one to finish the job onto him.
We've got Numanubi coming back to hopefully help, but I don't think at that point it could have.
Yeah, now he's stuck by himself. They're going to take him out. Go ahead and recall. Funeral caught alone by LP, who fell right into the bush camp that he set up. Nice trades coming through, but Artanis came down, and so did Biped to kind of scare him off and not let him finish the job on the Funeral. He was just about to.
We got about 4v5, about a $2,000 coin difference, with the Vandals on the higher side. Looks like we're kind of in a lull again, so we'll wait for the players to go ahead and interact with each other once they feel comfortable.
Clear some wards, got to do that. You don't want your opponents to have vision on you.
I still don't really understand how the wards work.
So, I mean, warding is like mainly the support's job because you get free wards with your item. And you just place them down and it, like you see how there's like the shadowy areas in the map. If there's a ward there, it'll show vision in that area.
I see.
And it'll let your team get more intel.
Well, it looks like they're going to go ahead and try and collaborate.
Everyone's coming up to the top right now. Huge breakdown here at this pit. Vandals are getting knocked up. Shiny Shoes looking to counter with an ult of his own. Getting LP super low. Shiny Shoes finds the first pick on the Diesel. Boba's going to trade it off and take Shiny Shoes for his own. Artana sitting at 1 HP, getting tracked down by Diesel's passive there. Team's able to destroy it and keep Artanis alive. Ready for this Rift Herald fight. Biped's caught alone, getting jumped on by Thomas.
That was a good rush.
Taco and Boba are here too. Flashes right into the team and it's going to get shut down. Leaving Funeral and Artanis super low, not ready to keep this fight, and forced to go back to base.
Absolutely.
Oh, they didn't. No, recalling, but did not go home just yet. Idaho's going to lose one more turret.
Oh, they might be contested for
Funeral's looking to come in, and oh, what a steal for the Rift Herald. Nice distraction from Funeral, able to divert their attention, allowing Artanis to sneak around, drop the smite at just the right time, and get him. Looks like Funeral's still sitting here just alone. Shiny Shoes coming back up to get Edgewood to flee. They're sitting pretty low. Shiny Shoes does not want to let them get their recalls off.
No, he doesn't. Shiny Shoes doesn't want to let him go. We got Diesel here, just seeing what he can do. Shiny Shoes seeing what he can do. That was a really impressive move by the Vandals. Normally, when the Rift Herald is that low, normally steals don't happen.
That's true. It's always so fun seeing how someone can time a steal. Especially when it's not even with smite and you like shoot a cross map ability and steal an objective from someone.
Right.
It's so crazy. Idaho's looking to go ahead and pop their Rift Herald.
Now who
here
decides?
in the mid lane.
Oh,
Who decides how to pop or when to pop Rift Herald?
Yeah.
It's usually whoever secured the elimination onto the Herald
I see.
holds onto it and it becomes like an extra item for the player.
I see.
That Rift Herald got no use as it was deleted with the tower left on literally 1 HP.
But you know what? At least they tried.
That they did.
Looks like they're gonna go ahead and try their best right now.
Everyone's A-ramming it right down mid. Boba's able to find Shiny Shoes as he flashes away, keeping the aggression on to Taco as Funeral's going to take one more. Numanubi finds one onto Boba. It's going to force Edgewood to try and run back. Catches Funeral super low. Michael Thomas is able to finish the job. Now Diesel's being tracked down, forced to burn his flash and jump into the jungle once again. But Artanis is here tracking him down as Biped secures it.
Biped went ahead and got the one nemesis that he's been trying to get this whole time. Seems like Thomas almost wants to fight more, but seems like our team, or the Vandals, are going to go ahead and try and get that dragon.
Yeah, they were able to get Edgewood out of the objective just in time.
Yes, they
They
were.
can run down, get a nice dragon without having to worry about a steal, worry about anyone running in. And it's going to be 2 dragons for Idaho and 1 for Edgewood.
Now, what does the Hex Tech Drake give for buff wise?
Like, obviously the Hextech portals are like the map change that come with the Drake. And I think it's ability damage and
Magic, maybe?
yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
All the dragons give certain buffs. I watched a video to try to learn what each one does, but I'm blanking on it. I know like the wind one gives you speed, the water one gives you health.
Oh, so just various buffs.
Yeah, just nice little stat boost to your team to encourage you to make sure you get dragon.
The Otacon is one of the most terrifying creatures that you fight in any match.
Yes, it is.
The weird circle move that it does, and it just hurts everything in its path. That's kind of scary. Oh, we've got another big team fight coming up here. We got LP, Taco, Boba. Almost the whole team, besides give or take 1. Oh, we got the whole Vandal team.
Yeah, Biped looking to TP down. Scion staying alone in the top lane, running down slowly. Did not want to quite look for the siege onto this tower just yet. And now everyone's mid once again. Idaho trying to engage and all decide to disengage at the exact same time. Chinese charging up an ult here. Throws out a Q. Doesn't land anyone with it. Scion looking to steamroll right in, pop up the Vandals over and over. Collateral's breaking out everywhere. Idaho's getting HP chipped down low, but Biped's going to find 1 onto LP. It's going to be a double kill coming in from Thomas. Boba T finds 1 more on Dumanubi. Funeral and Biped left alone against 4 Eagles in their path, tracking him down. Lands the charm onto him, follows it up with the Q, and that's another elimination onto Biped coming in from Thomas.
That was a crazy last-minute attack. And they went ahead and destroyed the red team's turret that are just right by the base.
Looking to go ahead and find the tier 2. Keep the aggression going.
Yep. It's the best time to do it when you've just finished a team wipe.
Yeah, absolutely. Get those objectives, get that gold up.
Mm-hmm.
Let the wave crash into the tier 3.
Absolutely. The one round I was in, the one round where I killed 23 people, we actually ended up losing that match because the minions had gotten to our base and we did not notice.
Oh no.
We did not notice at all. That was the most humiliating loss of my life.
I can't say that's happened to me too.
It's truly horrific.
So many little things you got to learn how to manage inside of the rift.
So the Summoner's Rift.
Ooh.
We are currently 13 to 12. We've got 37 to 38. We are very neck and neck, give and take, maybe a few. But otherwise staying very balanced.
Hiding in the bush here, waiting to bait out Taco, it looks like. Oh, Biped's fighting Diesel once again at the top. Got him super low.
Still got beef
Able to
with
slow him
Diesel.
down with that ult. Finds another elimination here in the top lane.
We've got Funeral and Dumanubi fighting against Boba and Taco yet again. I love to see these two.
Oh, now
That's a 4v2.
Thomas and LP are here.
That was quick. That was
Quick
very
charge on the
quick.
Dumanubi and finishing the job onto Funeral there, picking up the bot lane.
We got Shiny
Getting
Shoes
two
and
Vandals off the
Artanis and
map.
Biped.
It's going to give them a nice little advantage for this fight here over who decides who gets Otacon. Oh, Biped's able to find Taco and LP pretty low, get him taken down. Numbers are evening up. Artanis finds 1 more.
We got a shutdown. And it seems like they are going to try and take back the Otacon while Thomas is trying to take it back. Artanis does not want that to happen.
He flashed right into Ari's charm.
Yes, he did.
And now the team's just tracking him down, trying to get him off the map, stuns him, and Biped's going to get it going a killing spree as they ignore Otacon and let it heal all the way back up. Idaho took a numbers disadvantage and turned it around into their favor off that fight there because the bot lane got deleted before the fight even started.
I think Diesel is going to come and try. Oh, maybe not. Diesel went by and tried to scope out what was happening with the Otacon, but I think he realized that he was one man, and that was about 4 other people.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to take that fight.
Absolutely.
Still sticking here alone. Idaho was able to secure the Otacon.
We've got a surprise attack by Funeral against Diesel.
Getting chased down by this Scion here.
Mm-hmm.
Finds a home in the bushes.
The bushes are quite a safe place.
Yes, they are.
Somewhat. Edgewood gonna go ahead and slay the Hex Tech Drake.
Picking up 2 dragons apiece for each side.
We are now approximately 15 to 17. We got 41 coin on 45 coin. I don't know why I'm not talking very right today, but that's all right. Everybody's just kind of backing off for now. Oh, never mind.
Baron's up.
Once the Baron comes, everybody gets very energized.
Baron breaks games.
Baron makes or breaks games. We've got a 4v3, seems like, on this small area of the map.
Rotating around the river here in the mid.
Mm-hmm. We've got LP just continuing to do his thing in the jungle.
Same for Artanis.
Biped's coming down, hopefully to help. I know they've got the same goal in mind. It's just funny to keep on seeing them do the same things.
You start the fight. No, you start the fight.
No, you start the fight. I'll hit you with my ranged. Or if you're Briar, you're gonna jump halfway across the map.
Thomas was caught alone as the Vandals tried to pile in, but he's able to get away and hide in the bushes just in time. Now he's coming back up.
He's hiding under his tower, which is smart.
Trying to bait him with a recall here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gangplank's going to go ahead and head home. Spend those hard-earned doubloons that he gets from the high seas.
Doubloons.
Idaho looking to go for ARAM once again.
Now, what does ARAM mean? I know ARAM is a different type of game.
Oh yeah, whenever everyone goes mid, it's basically just like you're playing ARAM inside of the Summoner's Rift.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That is, actually, yeah.
That's all ARAM is.
ARAM is just mid lane. I didn't even think about that. Everybody's very spread out on this map right now, which is kind of interesting to see. Most of the time that doesn't happen. Not this late in the game.
Yeah, no one's ready to go ahead and fight Baron just yet. Still sitting up alive. Idaho's trying to apply some pressure, let their presence be known that they want to take this fight onto Baron. This LP's kind of lurking around the corner.
He's waiting to see if anybody else is going to show up.
He wants his red buff.
Seems like we've got some people that are just feeding right now. Which is not bad, especially with the fight before the Baron.
Yeah, you want to be strong as possible over this huge engage.
Absolutely. Getting killed by anything on this map that isn't a person is very humiliating.
Yeah.
Seems like Artanis is also trying to scope the place out.
Top lane turrets for Idaho's side have been relatively untouched this far into the game.
Mm-hmm. I don't think towers are either of their priorities right now.
No, it doesn't seem so. Biped did go down south to go ahead and look to make some presence known, be there.
Mm-hmm. Artanis and Funeral just hanging around the Baron again. And I don't think they see. Oh, we got a big team fight happening in jungle down below. Shiny shoes between him and Thomas. That's a new one.
Yeah, the mid lane went up top.
We got Biped, hopefully.
Diesel was sitting pretty low. Most of Edgewood's going to run back to base right now.
At least we would expect them to.
Oh, Biped did finish the job on the Diesel. Putting himself at 8-2. He's now a bounty on his head.
Absolutely.
The price of sailing the high seas and living free.
Risking all for one. And I don't think Artanis realized that there were that many of Edgewood right there. But thankfully, he's got some backup. I would not be surprised if I saw more Edgewood come up.
Yeah, LP sees Artanis is low, tries to run and engage, forcing him to disengage. Boba's going to find Dumanubi, though.
Shiny came down to try and help, but I think it was already far too over.
Yep, Shiny Shoes is going to get taken out. Artanis sitting really low right now, trying to run away as fast as possible. But
like,
LP smells the blood in the water. Nice disengage off of the boom shell there.
That was a great disengage.
But Edgewood is not letting up just yet.
Absolutely not.
They see this low HP target, and the three of them want it.
Oh, they tried. They're trying. Oh.
Nice dodge off of the Ari's charm there.
Biped, you gonna help? Biped is hopefully helping.
Finds one. He's getting knocked up. He's real low himself here.
Biped. Dang. Wow.
Einstein fights Biped and Artanis for a nice double kill. We already have the engage, getting the dragon down to about 30% HP. This is a nice cleanup that was played out from Edgewood, getting all the Vandals off the map, letting them go ahead and steal the dragon.
Yep.
Put it under their belt, putting them at 3 dragons, 1 away from Soul.
And we've got 3 dragons right now, don't we?
2.
Oh, we've got 2 dragons. Gotcha. You can always kind of tell by how long the lulls are, by how morally confident they are in their own abilities on either side of the team. It's very noticeable.
That is true. No one's still wanting to take this Baron just yet. Everyone's just been sitting around, waiting, letting each other know that they know Baron's up.
Mm-hmm. They're just scoping each other out.
Yeah. Let the worm chill in his cave.
Does the Baron ever despawn?
I think so, if he sits there for long enough.
If he sits there for an hour without anybody hitting him?
Or Baron might just kind of be in his own lane, because Rift Herald was already there, so now it's his home.
You know what, you got a point with that. We got Biped up in the top lane, just defending his tower. Good. We've got Funeral hopefully coming up. Shiny Shoes.
The level advantage that Biped has over the team again. He's got 2 levels over his lane mate. And then, is that 5 levels over Idaho's support? Yeah.
Maybe Biped is the actual faker.
Yeah, highest level in the game. 2 levels over everyone. Oh, except for Thomas. Thomas is sitting at level 16.
Ooh. Now, where do you see their levels?
Up in their icons, and then like obviously like right next to their name, like you can see Shiny Shoes is level 14.
Oh, word. Okay. Those letters are so small. We got Thomas here hanging around the Baron. We got Funeral just watching him do it. We got Artanis coming down. Hopefully to defend.
Funeral
like
looking to start the engage onto Thomas.
Looks like
He's
we
gonna
have
get
a big
chunked out of
engage.
his own. Now the rest of Edgewood is here, ready to get this fight started. Dropping a ton. You've got a Gangplank ult coming through, but it's not going to do much when you get taken out by LP. Boba's going to find one more onto Funeral, and LP's going to make it a double kill, picking up Artanis with him.
Shiny Shoes is trying to back off of Diesel.
Keep this tier 2 alive here in the bot lane. It does look like Edgewood's going to go ahead and start taking out this Baron Nashor, land the smite, get that Baron buff for the team. Shiny Shoes still alone here in the bot lane, but now Diesel has these buffed up minions that are going to go ahead and just start crashing right into his tower. Trying to keep that split put effort alive that Scion is so low at doing. Nice proxy on the wave here, not letting it come contest. That's going to be another tower taken out on Idaho's side in favor of Edgewood.
We are currently at 23 for Edgewood and 19 at Vandals. We have about a $2,000 coin difference with the lower side being on the Vandals. Could still be for either team. I can see it for either team.
Yeah, Idaho's keeping up in eliminations this game, unlike last game where they kind of fell behind
Little
after
bit.
the early game.
Little bit. But I love that they're trying, and they are giving as much effort as they need to. And more than. I'm not sure why Artanis would go into that fight alone.
Got a lot of HP chunked down for it.
Yeah.
And Edgewood's going to go ahead and find him once again.
Yeah.
Force the TP down. Funeral's going to get taken away.
Coming down, trying to get him. Goes ahead and gets him.
Got 2 shutdowns from Idaho, taking out Thomas and LP here.
And then Diesel.
Super low. Now that Scion passive is up, he sees Doom
Never
Maneuver. He's
mind.
going to keep running. Super low.
Oh.
Yeah, Scion passive, whenever he dies, he has this little reanimated corpse that comes and starts chasing. You can chase him down and
That's
maybe cheese out an elimination after you're dead.
We are currently now a little bit closer. We are 25 and 23.
Baron buff is still active for Edgewood
How long does
for
the
at
Baron-
least Boba Tea. It's a couple minutes, and then if you die, you lose it.
Oh, I thought that was like a game-lasting effect.
No, it only lasts for a few minutes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, looks like they're coming by and preparing for that dragon.
Off that cleanup, it does let Idaho go ahead and get a nice fight onto the dragon and take it to at least deny them soul, at least deny Edgewood soul for now. 3 dragons apiece. Next one's going to go ahead and give the major buffs to the teams.
So they are currently neck and neck on dragons. Is that right?
Yep.
Fantastic. Oh, seems like we're concentrating a little bit on the top left side. Seems like everybody's expecting some sort of encounter. They're just dancing around each other. Shiny Shoes hopefully holding down the base against Boba and Thomas. Shiny Shoes and Artanis.
Oh, nice charm coming in. Artanis able to flee before any more damage comes his way. LP is able to find Doom Maneuver and chip him down super low, but Biped's gonna come into the rescue.
That was a clutch.
Keep his ADC alive.
And now they're scared.
Yeah, no one wants to fight anymore.
I think the likelihood of disengaging from fights gets higher immediately once someone dies, like within a couple seconds every
Yeah. It's like, oh, maybe we shouldn't take this.
Oh no. Maybe this team fight isn't such a good idea. And now they've all backed away from each other.
Yeah, they took LP off the map for about a solid minute. He still has just about 10 seconds before be able to run back into the game.
Well, it looks like they're keeping busy with going ahead and getting those points from the jungle.
Nice siege coming in up top from Edgewood's bot lane. Just about to take out this tier 2 turret, but the minion wave is going to go out just in time for Idaho to keep it alive.
Edgewood is trying their best to get that tower down. And I don't blame them. That thing is just a few HP short.
Yeah, that is a nice chunk of change coming your way if you're able to secure it.
Uh-huh.
Looks like the minion wave is going to go ahead and crash into the tower. Yep. And the minions will finish the job for him.
Everybody's still just kind of dancing around, hoping to protect it as long as possible. It is hard to push when you don't have any buffs, I will say.
Yeah. Oh, but Boba Tea was able to find Doom Maneuver alone and finish it with 1 HP left to his name.
That's very lucky.
Yeah.
Seems like they're going to go ahead and concentrate and be together. Seems like they're going to go ahead and try to go over LP. I'm assuming LP is Vi.
Yes.
Yes, okay. All of the characters are so hard to discern from this high up.
Yeah. Got a nice bird's eye view of the rift.
Mm-hmm. God, she looks so small.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone's ever built like a life-size version of this map?
Oh, I don't know. Like, recreated it as like a place where people can go walk around
Yeah.
it. I don't know. That would actually be really sick though.
I would go.
I would too.
Oh, we've got a pretty good assault coming in from Idaho Vandals. Biped.
Oh, I'm tracking down a lot of damage onto LP there. Biped able to finish the job off. Forcing Edgewood to run, but Idaho's chasing after. Funeral going to eat up a lot of damage from Thomas here. Wants to keep the engage alive onto Thomas. Gangplank's going to drop an ult onto him. Funeral sitting super low. One small hit could finish the job here.
Ooh, and got away alive.
Shiny Shoes is going to run right into Boba T's trap. Nice heal coming in from Funeral, but he's going to lose for it. Artana is sitting about half health, getting tracked down by Diesel, getting chipped away by Scion. Did not quite land the knockup he was looking for. But the rest of Edgewood is here. So Artanis tries to flee.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Biped stuck in a 1v1 here with Thomas too.
Yeah.
Boba T's going to become godlike as he finishes the job, but Shiny,
Shut down.
yeah, shut down, not Shiny Shoes, from a trade.
We are currently 31-26. Very little difference in coin. Kind of surprising.
Baron's back once again.
And it seems like Edgewood's going to go ahead and take that uncontested Baron. LP and Biped over here, dancing around.
LP ready to start the engage onto this final dragon by themselves, as the rest of the team's going to run down south to go help them get from one pit to another. Biped sitting here alone, drops the ult on, looks to go ahead and start this engage early in this 1v4. Shiny Shoes coming in with the backup and the slam.
And Funeral.
And it does look like Idaho is able to take the dragon in the nick of time.
Wait.
In the midst of all this chaos, they do take the dragon, but they're losing 3 players for it. Shiny Shoes sitting here alone, trying to keep himself alive.
It might have been worth it.
It's going to be a nice triple kill coming in from Boba T. They got soul for it, but they lost all their players.
With maybe more for bragging rights.
Yeah.
Artana's going ahead and just slipping in as fast as he can.
Looks like Edgewood is ready to go ahead and start fighting this tier 3 turret.
Seems like they're going to
Takes it down, goes for the inhibitor too. Keeps his buffed up minion wave with Baron ready to go. There's another wave just about to crash here in the top lane.
Dumanubi, Artanas, hopefully to slow them down.
They're ready, they're back to fight, but Dumanubi's going to run away with 1 HP, try to get back to tower. That's 1 turret protecting the Nexus away. Going to go ahead and put all the effort onto this next one here.
Artanis is gone. Tower's gone.
Nexus is open. Sitting super low. Couple hits away, and it's done. That's going to be the set.
Congratulations, Edgewood University.
2-0 victory over the Idaho Vandals today.
That was a 36-27.
Almost 45-minute game.
Very good one. Very good.
Yeah.
They played fair. I
They
didn't
did.
notice any dirty tricks or nothing.
Idaho had a lot more fight in them this time around compared to game 1.
Absolutely.
But still were not able to pull out the victory. Nice little scoreboard here.
Let's see how they did.
Biped got
Oh
over
my
half the
gosh.
eliminations on his own.
Oh my
Everyone
gosh.
else sitting at like 3, 2, and 5, and then 15 for Biped.
Oh my god. Boba T got 20.
63,000 damage. Wow. Yeah,
my.
Boba T was popping off that game.
Holy crap.
Had a lot of multi-kills. Yeah. Well, GG's Edgewood.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that 2-0 victory against the Idaho Vandals. All right, so thank you all for tuning in today to watch us for League of Legends on our final season, final regular game of the ECAC season. I've been Spirit. This is Murphy. We've got R6 coming up for you so shortly, and we'll catch you all next week.
Go Vandals.